Whence comes tonight's light? Or does it come from moon and stars, or from flaming Greek tents? I think from the camps which burn so hot and roar to mask the screams of death. But how can this be? The stars are themselves gods which flame in the heavens, or so the priests tell me. A tiny god lives in each little inferno. A distant god in each distant prick lives and there sees us live our lives. Are these gods merely small and insubstantial points just beyond our reach? Could we leap and grab these small gods, squeeze and crush them in our mortal grips? Or if they live near man's grand and bright cities, they are weakened, frail gods. I can reach my hands to these flickering gods and feel no divine warmth. The small campfires which warm my enemies and foes alike give more light and more heat to warm the soul or illuminate the page or thoughts of tired men. Weak and distant stars can have little to do with the affairs of men. Why do we make oaths and wars in the name of far-off pricks of light, or lazy fireflies that hover impotent just out of our reach? Was it these gods that helped me send this puny man to hell? Did they guide my sword to his gut? Did they make me duck faster? Is my victory skill or fate, or worse? Was it the cowardice of this man's erstwhile friends, who fled when I came alone to this place, my men firing the Greek camps? They had made fires so hot we can neither see nor feel far-off divine flames. Perhaps it is these fires, and not the gods, which will chase these Greeks from my city's shores on which they lived and camped and stolen. Years of pointless war! Years of pointless war! Why do we fight? Is it for Paris's divine love decreed by a far-off Aphrodite, a flickering goddess? Or if we have one puff of air to extinguish this murderous divine tramp, who sends her harlots to befuddle a foolish boy's pride and reason? This barbarian is just an excuse for these roughnecks to slaughter the men and women of this great city of Troy in lust and fury. But is it God's justice that Menelaus can't satisfy his wife? I look on my Troy, and I see the greatness that man is capable of. I look on these camps. I see whence we came. My ancestors like them, hirsute and ill-bred. Oh, well, they believe in their gods, gods of flame, smoke, and air, gods snuffed out by the weakest winter cold, their smallest rainstorm. Troy is forever a great island city set on by hostile seas that roar and crash against her ancient walls and slowly wear them down. Is Troy's light to be doused by a single great wave that extinguishes her people? Or are we to be mined by jealousy and collapse under our own weight? This foreign horde stays, brought here by foreign storm winds, bearing foreign gods, and we must change our ways. Become like them, liking them, like ourselves less. Troy has become a vast cave overgrown wilderness. Perhaps someday our great light will be but a weakling flicker like the stars. Perhaps their fizzling spark will one day burst into inferno, engulfing all. Or perhaps we will be like the gods then. We can watch them from our distant stars.